Hey, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to be providing a collective general reading. I call them DMs, divine messages that are coming through. So if the title resonates or you just clicked on it for some apparent reason, you are meant to be here. There will be something in this message for you. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. That really helps me connect with everybody's energy and helps the channel as well. And most importantly, drop a comment down below. I would love to hear how these messages are resonating for you. So let's begin. When I was meditating, I got the Justice card, the image of scales. So I feel that something is coming into balance. There is some sort of karmic contract that is being completed, and now you will be reaping the good karma. So let's see. I'm going to be doing a 5-card spread as well. So it's going to be your overall energy, recent past energy, current energy, near future energy. Underlining energy is the energy that God, Source, whomever it is that you pray to, is assisting you on and guiding you behind the scenes. And then I'll be providing a unifying card. So what is the overall energy for the collective and those watching? Makes sense, right? The 4 of Swords, taking that time out, taking that necessary break to really, I know that the world, in some parts of the world, has been on permanent breaks, or continuous breaks. But this is more of a spiritual, mental, emotional break, and just taking that time out, bringing in that quiet space for yourself through meditation, through prayer, going back to the drawing board so you could realign and really ground yourself through meditation, helping you to move forward, to be able to handle your current situation. I feel that a lot of people are adjusting to the scales and you're having to readjust consistently. And I could relate to that as well, right? We're all kind of on this similar path of uncertainty. So let's see. So by always going back into ourselves and realigning and going back into that sacred space, we remain grounded and rooted and are able to handle what is going on or what is to come, right? So what is the recent past energy for those? There you go. Here you go. The 8 of Cups. You had to walk away from something. You really came to a decision through your meditation. You were able to make a grounded, clear decision and realize something wasn't serving you or no longer serving you and you had to walk away. What is the current energy for those watching in the collective? Seven of Swords, you had to walk away because you feel that something wasn't 100% honest or in alignment with your higher self. With the Seven of Swords, it's usually, sometimes I get like selfish behavior. So you had to be selfish enough, but healthy selfishment I'm getting, and walk away, perhaps even run away from something that no longer is serving you. Your near future energy, Capricorn, the Devil. Now this is, I feel that you're walking away from this toxic cycle, or you're walking towards something that is not 100% honest, and you will begin to see that moving forward. And this is what is bringing this, let's see what's underneath. Yeah, this conflict. Perhaps there's competition, but I'm feeling conflict, a lot of conflict around this situation. that you're walking away or you're walking towards something, but it's not 100% certain. So what is being asked of you is to really go within and ground yourself here. Go back to the drawing board and get honest with yourself. I'm going to ask for clarifiers as well, but this is a bit of a heads up. What you're walking towards isn't 100% honest, and it may involve a toxic cycle or repeating a toxic cycle. And there may be a lot of drama here because with the Five of Wands here, this is what God, source, whomever it is you pray to, is assisting you on. So what I'm getting is it's helping you clearly see and cut through the drama. It's helping you and assisting you towards going within and taking that time out to really regroup and refrain yourself from walking towards something that is not 100% honest. There's a situation that's not 100% honest here. And you really need to take the time to go within yourself. What is the unifying card for whoever is resonating, for whomever is resonating with this message? Okay, so we have 3. Patience. Sagittarian energy, the Temperance. Having the patience, and that kind of coincides with the 4 of Wands. Taking the time. Have patience, take the time, go within, do not rush towards anything. With the 4 of Cups, because you, I feel, may be disappointed. It may be another third-party situation here, and what's really happening behind the scenes is that your ancestors, the 4 of Cups, I love it because it's like this figure is leaning on the tree, and for me that tree is like the tree of life, your family tree, your ancestors, you're leaning on them, like they got your back. And they're trying to bring in this Ace of Cups, this union that is here for you. And it's also judgment. So this is that karmic lesson, that reawakening to a spiritual, reawakening to your spiritual ascension, or a reawakening, period. And this is why the universe is assisting you and guiding you, because behind the scenes, they're trying to clear this drama, trying to clear this uncertainty, and telling you to go within, to have a little bit of patience instead of repeating a same cycle. Please clarify. Whoa, the 7 of Swords, the 9 of Cups. So this is something that is not being, like, the story is not 100%. It's because it's something that you think that you have been wishing for and that you've been wanting. I'm going to clarify the Devil energy as well for the near future energy. Please clarify the Devil energy. What is the near future energy for the collective? What is the near future energy for the divine message? Four of Pentacles. So there is something that you have been wishing for. You're secretly wishing for something, maybe going back to a relationship, and you're secretly wanting, like secretly in a way, like you're not really being honest with yourself, right? And you're kind of wishing for something to kind of come back around. Like perhaps maybe even like a job opportunity. Take it how it resonates. It is a general reading, but there is no stability here. Maybe there's even in a relationship or some sort of friendship, again, however it resonates for you, it's not stable. Because the 4 of Pentacles on its own is something that is stable. but it is the near future energy paired with the devil, which is a toxic union that basically means to me as a reader is there's no stability here. And that's the secret. That's the lie here. That you're wishing for something and you secretly want something because it may seem better than what it is. But the universe, God, source, whomever it is that you pray to, is telling you, go within, because this is your overall energy. Go within, continue and remain to have patience, because something better is coming for you. And this is something that is karmically owed to you, and you will reawaken. This is a reawakening to a higher level of divine union. Have the patience, because peace and harmony are coming in, and it will bring in a wish fulfillment, and it will bring in stability. However, you need to be honest with yourself, whoever this message is resonating for and with, because you've taken the time in the past to walk away. But what is it that you're walking towards? Is it something that is a repeated cycle? Are you going through another repeated cycle? Because there is transformation here through a karmic lesson. But are you repeating that toxic karmic lesson? Or are you moving towards something that could be wish fulfilling and very stable and grounded? But you need to take the patience. You need to have more patience, because this will lead to the sun. And this is really grounding, your spiritual beliefs with your material needs and wants. Perhaps you are going into a position solely for finances, but it is not speaking to your spiritual beliefs or your spiritual path. And you're repeating a karmic cycle that's going to leave you in conflict. And this is why the universe is really telling you and supporting you to just have the patience, because peace and harmony is far more important than going through this repeated cycle. Because when you are in alignment, spiritually aligned, reawakening, answering that call, not ignoring that call, not going back to a third party situation, in partnerships, in business, in romance, because with a little bit of patience, you will be offered something that far surpasses anything that you have experienced or have recently gone through. And you have walked away from something for a reason. And remember what that reason is. There may even be quite a bit of competition. And this is why this is kind of a secret, some sort of secret, some sort of dishonesty that is here, because there is quite a bit of competition. And it's a bit toxic, chaotic energy. There's a bit of drama surrounding this. And perhaps this is something that you do not see and cannot see, because this is something that you have wanted for so long. And you have like those rose-colored glasses on, because you feel that it's going to be stable, or it's going to bring in some sort of stability in your life. However, you're not seeing the root of the issue here. But the unifying cards are telling you, have a bit of patience. meditate, align, really connect with yourself, because there's a reawakening to the evolution of your higher self, to the revolution of self. And you will have some sort of epiphany, an aha moment I'm getting with this. That's what that reawakening is, right? That karmic cycle. And you're going to be able to see this for what it truly is. I'm going to clarify the Five of Wands, please. What is it that God, Source, Universe is assisting on behind the scenes with the Five of Wands for those resonating with this message? To stand in your power. Yeah, this makes sense. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Stand in your power. Leadership. Do not I want to say don't take no for an answer, but that's not coming out right. It's don't take anything less than what you truly deserve. Know your worth. Remain in your confidence. Have that passion, that drive, and have that patience to remain in your space. Taking that time out if you need to realign, to go back and to observe and take a step back and to observe from a different perspective, because your patience will be rewarded with a new karmic cycle that is going to come in, that's going to bring in that divine union, that new offer, that Christ consciousness, that reawakening, the Ace of Cups. You know, in traditional tarot, way back when, what used to symbolize, I want to say in Kabbalah, but don't quote me on that, used to represent Christ consciousness, like that cup overflowing was representing Jesus, right? So it's that reawakening with the Judgment card. It's that reawakening to that divine gift. But what I'm getting here is that divine gift of your spiritual gifts, realigning you to a higher state, to the next level. And really standing your ground here. And that's what the universe is helping you and guiding you and supporting you on behind the scenes, and giving you those nudges, those synchronicities, those little moments of clarity, so you could really stand in your power and not be so conflicted, even though that there may be other people applying for this job, even though there may be other people who want this opportunity, or you know, other people. I'm not getting so much in love. I'm getting more of this spiritual path, and you don't want to repeat this cycle, because you have walked away and now you're walking towards something that you think that you may want, but you need to take a closer look here, because the Nine of Cups is that wish fulfillment. So whatever it is that you want is going to be granted, but I think you need to gain some more introspection by going within with the overall energy of the Four of Swords, and really hone in on what it is that you want. And moving forward, is this going to bring stability, or is it just some sort of repeated toxic cycle moving forward? And take a step back. I'm going to ask the Archangel Animal Oracle cards for any additional guidance and advice for those who are resonating with this message. This is a Diana Cooper deck. What is the Archangel Animal guidance and advice for those resonating with this message? Okay, I think I was shuffling upside down, so I don't take these upside down oracle cards. B, spread heart healing with joy. And that's the thing, the busy bee I'm getting, right? Always so busy moving forward or trying to move on from a situation that you're not taking the time necessary to regroup, to meditate, to gain some sort of clarity. Because what you are moving towards is not all that it seems. All that shimmer is not gold, as the saying goes, right? So I'm going to read for the additional guidance and advice for being. So just be careful. This is not to scare you. This is to help you regain that divine clarity that is here for you, to regain that divine love, that divine union with yourself first before making a decision. So have the patience, because there is time for you to make a decision. There's no rush. As the saying goes, what is meant for you will never pass you by. And I like to say, what is meant for you will become you. So once you are in that receptive energy of receiving what is meant for you, there's no question, it will never pass you by. So I'm going to read the guidance. The bee card reminds you to do everything with joy. When you serve others and the planet with your open heart, an alchemical change takes place, both in the giver and the receiver. You become one and thus spread oneness throughout the universe. Solidarity and togetherness grow in the consciousness of the world. So let your actions be purposeful and allow the higher purpose to work through you and guide you. Then your life flows and the highest good always unfolds for you. The bees also guide you to remember the power and light conferred by the use of sacred geometry. Use its principles in your home and workplace, and the angels will sing over you, bringing light and peace. Beautiful. Working with sacred geometry will help you realign, regroup, take a time out to bring some sort of peace and clarity. Now, I'm also getting, as I was reading this, I'm also getting that you're walking towards something and you may think that it's a toxic cycle. And you may think that there's some sort of lie or some sort of shady behavior I'm feeling, but it may turn out to be exactly what you wanted. Remember that. So things are not always as they seem. So as I have said in the reading, that this could be something that you don't see is unhealthy, but it could also be the opposite. So take how it resonates. It could be that you're walking into something and you're thinking that this situation is a bit shady, there's something, not right about it. And the near future, you're thinking, this is just another toxic cycle or another toxic environment or another toxic opportunity or unhealthy opportunity where I'm just going to be bound to another position and I'm not going to be happy and what have you. But it may just as well turn out to be your wish fulfillment and bring in that stability that you desire. So it is up to you to take that time to decide, to decipher. And that's the irony of the guidance and advice, right? Is knowing your worth, staying in your power, having the confidence to move forward, and taking that time out to gain new perspective with a reawakening in a karmic cycle. Because justice will be served. All right, so I pray that you guys have gotten some sort of guidance and clarity, and whoever is resonating with this message on to really take a step back, to align and regroup to your divine power, to that passion. Because if you see that you may be in a toxic cycle, perhaps look a little deeper. And that is the underlining message. Look a little deeper. Take the time to dig a little deeper, look a little deeper within this situation for what it really is. Because it may turn out to be something that you've always wanted. Have the patience, because there is a divine offer, a new beginning that is coming in for you. I am wishing you good health, peace, and above all, self-love. Stay well.